Andy here, and today I am on Crunchyroll's website, and I seen an article on the main page talking about siblings in anime. And I got the bright idea, who are my favorite brother, sister, brother anime? Like, who are they? And so I got to thinking, and I compiled a short list. I didn't put too much thought into it, so there might be a part 2 to this. But, yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this. It was really cool looking back over the animes and thinking back about all of the old characters and the new ones that just have such good ties and bonds with each other. But yeah, credit for this video to Nick Creamer, who wrote this article. I read over it. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. You should check it out. I'll link it in the description, so if y'all want to read it, you can. But, yeah. By the way, I really need to watch Mob Psycho. I heard it's so good, I just haven't had time for it. But yeah, with that being said, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if y'all do end up enjoying the video. And let's go ahead and jump right on into my top 5 favorite/best siblings in anime.
They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
Alright guys, so one more thing before we get started. I do apologize that I'm delaying the video a bit further, but I do want to say that there are going to be some spoilers in this video. I will be putting the title of the anime on the card right beforehand. That way you kind of know, oh, I haven't seen this, I intend on watching it. I don't want any spoilers just in case. Not everyone will have spoilers, or at least I hope not, but some of them definitely will, and I don't want to ruin your all's experience for you, so you all can just pause and click forward or something like that, or you can just leave if that's what you really want, but I would rather you all just skip forward. But with that being said, thank you all for watching the video, I guess, and let's go ahead and get right actually into my number 5 pick. Alright, so to start off my list, we have Shishomaru and Inuyasha here, and I had to add them to the list because the Demon Brothers, Shishomaru in particular, is one of my favorite characters of all time. I actually watched this show before I even knew what anime was. I just thought it was a cartoon for teenagers back in the Disney, but, it kinda is, but either way, I love their dynamic, and I don't remember too much about their characters, but I always knew Shishomaru was my guy. Like, he was the one I was rooting for the most. But yeah, that's why they're my number 5. I don't know if a lot of other people would have them on there, but this is my list. Remember, this is a personal list, and I think that they're one of the best sets of brothers there ever was. Coming in at number 4, we have Ed and Alphonse. I love their dynamic as main characters. They are amazing, and even though they only made 4th, I love all the characters on this list, so they just kind of got the short end of the stick because I like some characters more. But their progression and story was amazing. Like I said, Fullmetal Alchemist is I think it's the best anime I've ever watched. I'm not gonna lie. It's not my favorite, but it is the best, I feel like, in my opinion, that I've ever watched. And that's why they land a spot on this list, because they work together so beautifully, and their story comes together so nicely. So yeah, let's move on. So our first brother-sister duo is my number 3. It is Tanjiro and Nezuko, which, if you haven't watched Demon Slayer, it is probably going to be my anime of the year. If it keeps going the way it is right now, it is definitely going to be anime of the year. It's the thumbnail, it's beautiful, it's amazing, I love it. These two characters are so amazing. And, yeah, I mean, when she was just, like, breaking, like, all of the laws in nature of being a demon, it was so beautiful, because she was just wanting to protect Tanjiro, and he had the same will as her to protect her. And I don't know where their story's gonna go, but it's an anime, so that's normal, I guess, but they've just played this up so nicely, and I really cannot wait till Saturday to get the new episode. So yeah, check out the reviews every week on that. So yeah, let's move on to my number 2 pick. While Fullmetal Alchemist might be the best anime I've ever watched, my personal favorite is Ano Exorcist or Blue Exorcist, and my number 2 pick is Ren and Yukio. I love them. The son of Satan, well, the sons of Satan, they're brothers. They go through a rough patch in the early episodes, and then they come back together. So yeah, I mean, my Instagram's literally The Last Exorcist. If that tells you anything on how much I love this anime and these two, I mean, you know, it's a lot. Rin and Yukio were definitely characters that inspired me to want to watch more anime in the long run, since it was my first anime, and I credit all of the anime I've watched to them. So yeah, let's move on to an honorable mention before we get to number 1. Even though they're not technically brothers, I love Ace, Sabo, and Luffy. One Piece is the anime that I have put the most time in. I'm caught up with the manga, and if you know One Piece, it's a long way to get caught up to the manga. Yeah. These three may not be real brothers, but they are pretty much blood brothers. They do everything they can to help each other, and even though they went through a lot, they're kind of, you know, back on the track now. Ace may not be with them anymore, but he's still in their hearts, and he still influences the story every once in a while. But Ace was my favorite of the three, and I thought it'd be a dishonor to not mention him, as he was the biggest death in the series so far. So yeah, let's go ahead and move to my number 1 pick. I don't know if anybody will find it, you know, surprising, but it's out there. So it's probably no surprise. My number 1 is Itachi and Sasuke. Itachi is one of my favorite characters in all of anime, and Sasuke is kind of the edgy kid that everyone loves regardless. With that being said, I don't love these two as brothers because they're separate characters. I love them because of the respect that they kind of showed for each other at the end. Not only that, Itachi's story with Sasuke is like one of the best stories in anime, in my opinion, where he literally took all the responsibility on his shoulders, became an outcast, became a bad guy, just so he could protect his younger brother. I honestly loved it, and the best scene in anime will always be when Itachi touched Sasuke's forehead, and I loved that scene so much. But with that being said, guys, that's my review. I hope you all did it. My review. I'm getting stuck in that. That was my list of my favorite siblings in anime. Like I said, we might do another one of these in the future. I'm not exactly entirely sure yet, but hopefully I kept things relatively spoiler-free. That's what I was hoping for anyway, but there might have been a few. If y'all did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out here.